Hi. I don't know if anybody was here what's in my pocket? Oh, it's my phone. Was with me when I just did my left-hander journal. Um, I just feel like playing, even if I'm here alone, at least I'm babbling to somebody instead of totally by myself, right? Well, what prompted this is I found my nib the other day. I had been looking for it, and I finally found it because I stabbed myself in the hand with it. It was in my paintbrush caddy. And I really like playing with this with my Dynaflows. And the Dynaflows are from, oh, this isn't, this is Lumiere. Hmm, how thick are these? I actually bought these to do, these might be too thick. Maybe not. Ooh, I didn't even think about using these. Sorry. I actually bought these to, I have a painting behind me. It's a huge canvas. And it's a peacock feather, and I'm doing it all in dots. And I'm using the Lumiere paints, the metallics, just because it gives it a neat look. I'm going to grab my other nibs. I have these nibs too. This is cool. I got this, again, go to Goodwill, check what they got. I found this whole set of nibs at Goodwill. But this one is by far my favorite, just the plain full one. I'll put those there just in case. And I am just going to see what happens here. I really like drawing with this because I'm not really skilled at it. So a lot of the accents I have, like I get weird splatters and the lines and everything. I don't have really good control. So, excuse me, it makes it, I don't know, I like it. And my favorite, of course, if you watch my videos, I love turquoise. So I'm going to be playing with the turquoise. And I don't know what else I'll be using with it. Um, maybe throw in some paints. I'm not sure. It's also fun to grab, if you have ink sprays and you have a nib, that's fun too. Maybe I should do that. You know what? I don't think I've ever done that, a video with that. And part of the reason why I do a lot of painting with my delusions and spatter with my delusions is because I am not very good at making sure, like when I'm playing with stuff, I'll set it aside and I don't clean out my nozzles very good. And that led me to use them in different ways. Because to clean them out, you have to waste some spray, and I don't want to waste it. So, yeah. And another way to use your nibs is the DecoArt Media Misters. I like both of these. This is water soluble, this is not. So once this goes down and dries, it is set. So I really like these because of that. These are nice because you can get that ghosting that Diane Reevely always shows about. Um, but actually, no. I'm going to do what I set out to do because I really like doing this. I love turquoise. And I'm just going to do another face just because I like it. And I'm sorry. I know it's repetition, but I like it. So I'm just going to dip this in here. And see if you, and there's something about the sound of the nib on the paper. I don't know. It makes me feel all old school. I like doing the crosshatchy stuff for shadows. And the thing you have to worry about, I'm using my Delusions journal, and this, because of the tip is pointy, you can't scrub too much, otherwise you will end up breaking through the paper. So, oops. See, and I'm not really liking the shape of her face, but you know what? Oops. See, I didn't mean to do that, but it's going to make it do something I didn't plan. Oh, those are some really close together eyes. And we will fix this. Let's see. Let's go like this. I don't like it. And this is what I would normally do in my journal. Well, my dog is going to ask to come in a second, so I apologize in advance for stepping up. And there he is. And right now I'm a little bit wet, so hold on one second. And I just dropped this right in the water. I don't know if that's a good thing to do or not. Hi, Claudine again. Okay, my puppy is in. But know what though? And I think the reason I don't love this oh so much, it looks rather masculine, and I'm used to doing feminine faces. So maybe that's why it's just not what I'm used to. But let's see what I can do. Let's do. Ooh, it looks like a weird spider. Not sure. And again, this is just how I play in my journal. If there was no witnesses, I would be doing the same thing. And like right now, as normal, because I'm not loving this, I'm actually thinking of gesso. And that's the beauty of an art journal. You don't have to worry. And I think I'm probably going through, oh no. Again, how awesome are these journals? This is the Delusions journal. I really like the paper. You know what? This might be fun. All right, I'm getting my hands dirty. I just feel like it. Sometimes you just need a handful of gesso. Yep, both hands. Look at that. And maybe softening up the lines might make this something I like more. Maybe I shouldn't have smeared it all over both hands like that. Do some forced spacing of the eyes here with the white. Bring out the cheek a little bit. And right here, I got the paper a little bit wet and kind of dug in too much with the nib. Oh, why do I say the? The. I never notice it until I'm recording. All right. I think I've cut down my ums though. Has anybody noticed? That's something I've been trying to really stay mindful of, is my ums. There, we got a good basic face. Oh, there's a kitty cat coming. And she's gonna go drink my water. I swear I don't understand why I don't cough up hairballs, because with these animals everywhere. I know I swallowed more than my own share of fur. Okay. And I'm just going to get rid of the rest. All right. Ew. I love having paint covered hands. And it's gessoed, so it's a perfect surface for more color. All right. So what? Let's go in with just a pencil. This is the what is it? How do you say that? Kohinoor. Konor? I don't know. And it's just a mechanical pencil. See, and this is just how I work. I just keep on. Oops, see, this is still kind of damp. Adding and adding and adding. And sometimes I don't like something. And I'll just take my roller. A roller with some gesso on it and a little bit of color. Sometimes makes something that I didn't like into something I love. And I brought this up yesterday. The Fairy at Ease painting I did. I wasn't liking where it was going until I went over it with a roller with some paint. And there was the face that I wanted to see the whole time. I just brought it out. Sometimes the best thing you can do is cover up what you're working on. And then other times I'll be editing a video and I'll look at it and go, oh, why didn't I stop here? Oh, see, look what I did. Cheese and rice Shanna. And she's going to have like a really wonky neck, I think. Oh, too big. All right. Oh. My dog might bark in a second. Somebody's putting a flyer on my door. And this is a little bit damp, so it might bleed a little bit. Thank you, Claudine. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping. She has to go. Claudine is the one who got it in my head to do these live feeds. I've done one or two here or there, but now it's like I wake up in the morning and I'm excited to do them, you know? It's just fun. And even if, you know, people don't like it, I'm enjoying myself. Because that's all I can do, right? Right. And if people do like it, then yay! All right, I'm not. I kind of like how that first like rough sketch I did is still kind of showing through. It's kind of neat. Adds a little bit more dimension to the whole thing. Oops. I mean, once in a while I'll get it right the first time, but those times are few and far between. But with the beauty of editing, I make it look like I do it right every time, which I don't. I finally decided, even with some of my videos where I go through and I scribble stuff out, I used to delete all that stuff out. And now I decided why. Why would I want everybody to think I get it right the first time? Nobody does. Oh, she's actually kind of cute. Oh, thank you for that, kitty. My kitty is bathing right there. Right there. I'm going to bring in the yellow Dynaflow. Well, it looks like I got 2 hangers on. Thank you for sticking by. All right. And this is going to bleed, but you know what? That's all right. I'm kind of stippling the color in, especially in these wet areas, because I know it's going to bleed out. And that way I can control it a little bit. Let's go. Ooh, I don't like that much. Oh well. Well, let's see how this goes. Ooh, I kind of like it. Let's move some of this around too. It's not exactly beautiful, but and like I said, I don't know if this is right, but I take my nib and rinse it off in water, and then wipe it on my pants. I'm sure you're supposed to use some special cleaning stuff, but like I said, I got mine at Goodwill, so it didn't come with the instructions. And I didn't bother looking at it. I could go online and look up how I'm supposed to do it, but I'm trying to go really soft right here because this paper is, I've tortured it. Let's see how it's holding up on the back. It's bleeding a little bit, but those are the really wet spots that I have there. Oops. Shanna. You know what? I think after one more line right here. That's what I meant to do. I was going to look up what that is. That little line between the nose and the mouth. I do have some white ink as well. Not sure if I'm going to get it though. I think I'm going to go in with my white pen. And this is wet right here, so I'll do that last. Oh, and this is wet right here too. Put this doesn't bleed as much. It will soak up some of the wet color, and sometimes it'll change the white to like a what's the word? A pastel of whatever color's underneath. I actually really like her. See, and this is why I like creating with an audience, because I continue on where I would normally stop and start over. Like this, I would have started over. But I actually like her. She's sweet, you know? Hmm. I wish I had talkers, because I'd like to know if, should I keep on going, or is she simply cute? I must be thinking about my mom, because she kind of looked like my mom. Let's go. Let's add some bangs in there. I like her. She's just sweet. Let me think. Should I add more pink in there? You know what? Let's. Oh, this is an art journal. We're not. Let's pull some of this out in the brush. I'm just going to lay down some water, because I'm going to use this like a watercolor. And I'm going to create my background. So I'm just laying down a little bit of water so it'll kind of bleed around. Just to make her pop out some more. Even though I do like these simple, messy brush strokes behind her. You know what? It's an art journal. And I'm thinking this purpley pink will be good, because it's kind of contrasting a little bit. It's the only thing with the way my lighting is, I can't see where I have my water. And I might have loaded my brush just a little bit too much. That's one thing about these inks. They are vibrant, which is a very good thing. But what I want is for it to layer. I want the other colors to show through, you know? Let's bring this up, kind of make it go up. Hello, pretty lady. I think I need to bring A little bit of this color. Oops. Try not to drip too much water to her lips. Just so we got some. Is that cohesiveness? Is that the word I'm looking for? Oh, there you are, pretty lady. You're looking cute. Let's bring that color in for some shadows too there. Ooh, I have paint on my finger. How about some collarbones? I don't know where her other shoulder is. Don't ask me where. It's in there somewhere. Oh, look at her. Oh my goodness. I'm having one of those I can't believe I did this moment. Oh, and because of the gesso right here, the Delusions ink reacts differently on the gessoed surface than the non-gessoed. So that makes it even neater. I want some more color on there. Except this is so fully saturated, I'm pulling up paper with it, so I gotta lay off. Same with this spot right here. I want more of the pink there. Oh, how did Nadej? Did I say that right? Nadej? Thank you. See, and again, if I wasn't doing this live right now, at the very beginning, I probably would have just skipped over the whole thing and just stopped. But because I have witnesses, I keep going forward, and I ended up with something I otherwise wouldn't have had. I think I need, this needs to be white. All right, I'm going to do a countdown in a second because I need to dry some of this really bad. Because before I can put anything else on, it needs to be dry. Hold on a second. All right, 3, 2, 1, heat gun going on. Okay, I think I got it. That should work. All right. Gotta go back in with the white here. I do wish this puddle would have stayed firm, but even if I would have let it dry by itself, it would have done that. But because I tore this paper, it's gonna bleed every time, so there's not much I can do. It'll really soak in because I basically broke down the top surface to the spongy inside. Let's see, is this the pen I want? No. Do I have a black pen? I had one. I don't know if this will work. Oh, here we go. I'm pulling out my Pip pens. These are India ink. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to use my nib with some inks. Oh, I have too much stuff out on my desk. I can't find space. So I'm just going to set this on the floor. Ugh. Let's go. I love turquoise and brown together, so I'm going to use my brown instead of the black. And this is acrylic ink, De La Rowney. They're really nice. And for the white, I have acrylic ink, and I also have, what is this? What is the Higgins? Is Higgins India ink? But it's starting to, I'm getting low. All right. Because I need some dark in there for contrast. The only thing with the acrylic ink is sometimes you get some lumps in it because it's basically really thin paint. I'm going to move this over here because I am a klutz. I do tend to drop things. And I have a lid here. I'm going to put the dropper in the lid. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting low. All right. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this isn't too... There we go. I have to be careful here because I already tore it apart. Shame on you, Shanna. And I've been on an eyelash kick lately. For the longest time I didn't put eyelashes on any of my girls. I don't know why. All of a sudden now I am. I can use this to kind of refine the lines that bled a little bit. Kind of trick the eye into thinking that's where they were supposed to be the whole time. But at the same time, I kind of liked that lighter color, but I really need to get some more ink. I actually like her. Thank you, you guys, for being here and forcing me to follow through. Why do I keep on making all my faces worried lately? Okay, didn't mean to do that, but now I gotta follow through on the other side. Oops. See? That's what I'm talking about. Did not mean to do that, but now I gotta work with it. I am using my Delusions journal. Hold on a second. I can show you what it looks like. Oops. It has this on the front. That's what it looks like. It's a lovely journal. But as I said, with any paper, if you go too hard, you're going to go through the top surface. Oh, son of a biscuit maker. Trying to break up that brown a little bit. I think she's pretty. Wow. I'm thoroughly impressed. So her neck would come like this and over, and there'd be her shoulder. Okay. So these Dynaflows that I like, I got these from Artist Seller, and they're actually for fabrics, but they're fabulous. Like another fun way to use them, I think Jane Davenport does this or did this before she got her mermaid markers, are basically the same thing. She'd take the water pens and fill them with Dynaflows. Yeah, fabulous. I'm just smudging it around. This paper is really good for being smudgy too, which is nice. I'm gonna break up this brown some more. And it's too wet right now. Well. See, I love Tamara Laporte, Willowing. I love her little whimsical fairy wings and stuff like that. But I don't know, I don't think it would fit on this one. I think she might be done. I don't know what else to put on her. I think anything else might detract. Yeah, I like her. I'm thinking, well, 40 minutes. That page is, I like this page. And it did go through, but like I told you, this is where I really scrubbed in the color. And because of my nib, it has that sharp point. Every place it went through was a spot like that. Or this was, I just saturated it too much. This is where I started with the Delusions on my brush and it was really wet. Excuse me. But, okay. I hope you enjoyed watching. I better put my date on here so I know. Oops. And this pen is not working. Let's go. Actually, let's do this right. Since I started with the nib, I'll end with the nib. I hope you come over, and if you aren't already subscribed, you subscribe and keep an eye out because I'm realizing I really like doing these live ones. Just, it makes me go outside my comfort zone and do stuff I normally wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't have finished this. And look at me, still adding more. I don't know why. I always do a couple lines more after I put the date on. Silly, silly, silly. Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Please check back. I try, Tuesday through Friday. I plan on, through February, I plan on doing a face a day for the, I think it's 29 faces is the original thing. I've been calling it Faces of February because I didn't know what it was called at the start. So, on the weekends, it's hit or miss. And then like today, I just felt like being online and doing this. Thank you for joining me. Big hugs, mushy stuff. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I will see you when I see you. Okay, dokes. And let me see if I can turn this off. I really should get my goodbyes done when I have this window up. All right. Have a great day.